Hello and welcome, my legendary leaves. Can you please click in there? I forgot to send the message. Thank you. So, now in the chat you also have your hello and welcome. And, well, we continue Pokemon Legends Arceus. Nothing really special today. Just casual stuff. Oh! That's why I'm confused. I loaded the wrong save. I look kind of wrong for the stream. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Okay. So, now we will continue. Stuff like that can happen. Normally I don't really juggle around with different saves. That's only for the games I play on stream. Then in case of Chrono Cross, I don't even play that in private, only on stream. So, yeah. Okay, first things first. Don't duck. We gotta talk to our little girl. I want to say girlfriend, like in a friend that is a girl, not girly. Yeah, girly friend. Her. Thanks again for helping me. You've collected 107 wisps so far. Did we ever collect any of the rewards?
I don't think so.
Since you've now gathered 10 wisps, so. Well, I have a story for you. 20, 30, 40, 50. Will she put those in the storage if our inventory is full? I wonder. 60, 70. Oh, our first Reaper cloth. 80, 90, 100. Wow, you've covered every last one of the wisps. I really can't thank you enough. Now we can finally seal away that havoc-wrecking bundle of mischief once more. But we'll need to go to the Shrouded Ruins. That's the only place the sealing will work. We should meet there at the same time of day as when we first met. Hope you remember. How would you remember that? You get that, I think, while still in the Obsidian Fieldlands, right? Definitely pretty early. So how would you remember? I have no idea, to be honest. So let's go there. Mass outbreaks. Yeah, mass outbreak. We're gonna ignore that. I'm not here to shiny hunt or anything. Also, it's only Gabite. We have Gabite already. If it was something like... I don't even know what we could really need. We kind of have everything almost. A few scraps left in obsidian, but nothing really special, so... Yeah. Okay. Yep. So here we go. Here we go again. Here we go. La 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 la. Here we go again. Up into the air. Down the mountain. And yes, I know I could use Sneasler, but this switching is a bit annoying because you have to let go of the control stick to switch the Digimon out, and that means that sounds so nitpicky, but I don't. You also find that kind of annoying if you need to do stuff like that. that you have to, especially in a game where everything is out for the kill on you. I kind of need to switch while I'm on the run. Not possible though, right? Lydia, I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? We shall. First of all, a confession. Oh, no. You're way too young for me. Sorry. I'm also way too young for this. What? She wants to confess. That's not good. She's probably so much older than I am. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie. About the wisps. There are actually 108 of them. I've been holding on to the last one. Could you put it in the odd keystone with the others? But wait, before that, well, Legia, what do you think of me? I think that even as a 6-year-old, you would see this twist coming. You're a strange one. A strange one, huh? Yeah, you're right. You really do understand me. Here it goes, the final wisp. After this, the traveler who used that strange magic will finally forgive me. Right? Close your eyes for a sec, would you? This is also pretty annoying. Will happen in a sec. The keystone started glowing, yeah. Disappeared without a trace, which it doesn't. But oh well. Making gather all those wisps was my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please, don't forget about me. So, and now that quest is complete without anything. And this, you sense the presence of a strange Pokemon. And there just appears. This is so, for such a big side quest, so unceremoniously underwhelming. It just suddenly appears there. You get one little sentence about that, and that's it. It should turn into something like a boss battle or anything, like with the this could like be a secret boss or something like that, right? And then you don't even need to catch it. You have done the quest. It says that nothing appears for a moment. Some players might actually already be on their merry way without noticing it and wondering what this was for. Right? It should have the odd keystone glowing, then let it turn into a boss battle where you have to defeat it and then you can catch it. Something like that. It's as underwhelming as getting the mythicals nowadays. Like, Black and White did such a great job with Victini and that little side quest you had to do. Don't just present them to us. I don't say you need to catch them. They can be a present, but give us a story around that and you get those at the end then, right? It can be as a gift, but just not like, here you have it. Also, doing them so early is kind of, I don't know. Like, my wife wanted to use Marshadow in Ultra Moon, but it was so overleveled that it wouldn't listen to her. So it was a box sitter until later, and well, that's bad. Why couldn't they, if they give you a mythical so early in the game, make it like level 10 or 15, something around that? Why not? You can do that. That's fine. They would still be strong, of course, because they are mythicals, but they would at least be usable and not too strong on this at the same time. Okay. Do we catch the missing Pokemon first, or do we go for this story. I'd say we go for the story. If that... We don't have Rapidash? Oh well. If we get to the Obsidian Fieldlands via story, then that's, well, perfect. But first, we buy clothing. What do we buy? We're not going by a specific pattern anymore. So let's get this bowler. No, I don't feel that. A warm cap? No, I don't feel those as well. Headkerchiefs, always pretty okay-ish. The headband, festival masks. We have new festival masks. Yeah, why not Mime Junior? I feel a bit playful today. And we never really did these full outfits. So let's have a look at these. The Karate-gi. Oh, only Karate-gi and... Well... Then let's do this, why not? And shoes. Which shoe? No, I think the amethyst worked perfect for this. Yes, we are done. And now taking a photograph. I always want to run with B because I play so many games right now where you run with B that's just totally in my head. Huh. Change the screen. Let's do pink. We are pink, so let's do pink. Alright, there's no pink. How could they ever call this pink? I will never get that. And I mean, the Pokemon today is pretty logical. Okay, this... Does this look strange? Or does this look strange on that background color, I wonder? Shoot here. Okay, the expressions of a Spiritomb. Fierce. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's big. Happy. That is happy? Oh boy, I don't want to see it happy. Huh! That does make a lot of sense. But makes a boring photo. That's dizzy, okay, and pretend to faint. And it goes in. I would like part of that animation, but I cannot back out of the menus that fast. So let's make it big. And vacant. That's good. My pose. This is good. This looks good. Okay, we got a photo. And on we go. Now we will continue the story. Woo, yay! Everyone clapped. More side quests. Do we even care about side quests anymore? I don't know. I think we did the big ones and that's fine, right? On the other hand, some side quests lead to neat stuff, so we probably should do them. Oh well. Okay. Only 2 side quests, so that's fine. Wanda snuck out of the village without telling me, and she hasn't come back. I heard she was all bundled up against the cold, too. So I've got the sneaking suspicion she went to the Alabaster Islands. Whatever sent her out there, it doesn't seem like it was an assignment from the security corps. But what else could make her want to go to such a dangerous place alone? I really need some help from you and that Ursaluna. Use the sand from the scraps of Wanda's old kerchief and search her out for me. And this time I'll go look for her myself as well. I can't just stand by and rely on you every time. I'm her big brother. I can't let her down now. Wait for me, Wanda. I'll save you this time. Oh, my savior, I was looking for you, you know. Did you see your bro? What? My brother went to the Alabaster Islands? Zeke? That brother? The one who's refused to even set foot outside the village since he got attacked by some shinks and totally traumatized? We've got to go find him at once. Please, Savior. Go. What? You've got to help me one more time. I just stumbled while reading that. Okay, in the Icelands. After we check that other side quest out. Where in the world is... That's what I was referencing, yes. Ah, also in the Icelands. Pippa is in the Icelands. Pippa does sound like a Pokemon's name. Yes, we go to the Icelands. I think I even remember where he is. Which makes this quicker. So now, Pippa, where are you? There you are. I've been waiting for you, Survey Corps recruit. I want to give my thanks to a certain Blissey that aided me when I was left injured by a wild Pokemon. Help me find it, would you? It was a wild Pokemon that hurt me, and it was a wild Pokemon that helped me. It's a curious world we live in, wouldn't you say? No, that's not really that strange. But even to a Pokemon, one must always give thanks for the care one receives. I'd be the shame of my core if I failed to do even that much. Join me at Avalok's Legacy here in the Alabaster Islands. That's where I met that Bleasy. That Bleasy. It was so blissful. Meet up with Pippa. That sounds like a fun movie. But first, let me check if I am correct in my assumption that I remember where that guy went. Because I am pretty sure that he was in the Frozen Waterfall section somewhere. So, here we go. I think he was kind of directly at one of these places. Ouch! That was my head in the wall. Whoa, whoa, don't fall further down. Am I mistaken here? Bear? Come here. He should be blue if we find the right trace. Right? I think that was not only for story, that was also for this stuff. Maybe I am mistaken after all. Okay. In that case, once you have time, could you look that up? I'm kind of done with searching for them. It's a bit annoying. I kind of like that every area has that searching quest, but if only Ursa Luna would be more fun to ride. Like a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells. It's almost Christmas. You can sing that already. So, you've come to help me search out Blissey, have you? It was around here that I met it, but I don't see it now. When did you meet it? Now, let me think. As I recall, when I'd been out here for a little while, I simply turned around, and there was an Abomasnow. Huh, fun coincidence. There's one here as well now. Which, of course, I have to fight. Which Pokemon do I have in front? Shalade. Not the best thing to have out for this opponent, but I guess Aerial Ace will do something. Oh, that does a lot. Woodhammer. Oh, that will ouch. Oh, that ouched a lot. And that Abomasnow just ouched itself unconscious. I won, at least. It's quite as I thought. Blissey may be one thing, but other Pokemon are still terrifying. Oh! And it seems I managed to twist my ankle in all the excitement. You wouldn't stand like that if you have twisted your ankle that you need so much that you would need help. Ankle, not angle. Right? I mean, the ankle is kind of an angle. You would need to sit down, or else it hurts a little maybe, but nothing really that needs any kind of attention. You can sing a song about that, right? What? Blissey? Blissey. Well, this is a bit of fortune and misfortune. I brought these berries to thank you for your help before, Blissey. Here you go. Yay, I got berries. Bye-bye. Blissey. Oh. Blissey is terribly kind, isn't it? It treats anyone who needs its help, be they human or Pokemon. But that Pokemon attacked you out of nowhere. I don't know if you should heal that right in front of its target. It might attack again, helping, ultimately, nobody.
Now what did you want to know?
Where that guy is in the Alabaster Islands. Yeah, that guy from that Search For Me quest thingy. They don't need to search for with the bear. No, it's not Wanda, it's a brother.
Yeah, but the quest line.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Do we lucky and get Snorlax? We do lucky, actually. So let's get it here. No need to get that alpha one in the obsidians. It even is asleep. It really wants to come with me. Maybe. Maybe not.
map again.
There's another quest. Oh, right, that race. We're gonna skip that. I think we skip all the other side quests because they don't give us anything we need.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close to that star, to the lower right of you.
Close to here?
Right.
To here?
No.
Oh, to that?
That one.
So close to me.
So
Yeah, just search around it.
just a bit south of those trees.
That's fine. With a bear, we can find that from there. So... let's get it from behind. Machoke? Go away or I will Machoke you. Go out of my way, you stupid, ugly... whatever you are. Okay, we got ourselves a trace. We are very close. Is he down in that hole? Yes, he is in that hole. Oh, you. Can you and Sneasler get me back up there? Klar! Okay. We have Cleaver in front. That's okay. Here it comes again! Ouch. That hurt. Agile won't do us any good, so... let's go for it with this. Okay, you agile something? Iron Head. Ouch, that will kill. What is that sound? It sounds like something is chirping inside here. Now it's gone. Gaga. Who needs to see the opponent? I didn't even move the camera. The game did it itself. Oh, goodness me. Thank you for saving me from that complete and utter disaster. But it's no good. I still haven't found Wanda. Have you looked in the TV? Yeah, about that. Did you save my brother, my trusty savior? Wait, you mean Wanda was fine all along? No, it was Agatha all along. Oh, good. Now I can Now I can pass out in relief. Could you call that a Freudian slip? I'm sorry I made you worry. Never mind that. What were you thinking going to a place like the Icelands without telling me? Oh, well, the fact is I came here for this. You obtained an ice stone. I came to find that stone so I could give it to you, my savior. I was told it was pretty rare, so I thought maybe it could help you with your survey work. Oh, don't give me that sad look, Zeke. Of course I've got one for you too. I really owe you both so much, my savior, and the one always sending her after me. I'm going to keep working hard to become a great security corps member to pay you two back for everything you've done for me. Come on, bro, let's head back home. I've gotten really strong with all my adventures. I'm sure I can get you back to the village safe. If you really want to pay me back, pay my bills with that back bigger maker. I'm really glad to hear you think so, Wanda, but the village is that way. I really wonder if she hooks up with the professor. That would definitely make sense as well. He is Leon's ancestor. I knew that. I think Wanda's still going to need you to look out for her a little while yet. No, more like a long while. A real long while. How about no? I mean, it's not that I don't want to help or stuff like that, but you know, if you get yourself into that predicament all the time, at some point, I just wonder if you just actually want to die or anything and don't really want my help. Right? Oh well. Get me back to the commander. I caught a Pokemon? Oh yeah, Snorlax. Right. Completely forgot that already. Okay, now we continue this story. I mean, I would even say we don't need to catch all Pokemon necessarily. If we get through the story, that's fine. But for that, we need to catch all the Pokemon because the story only ends at that point. Ends. Little spoiler here. It doesn't really. It's just basically every question you have stays unanswered. Right? They don't like answering you in any kind of way. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. Sounds kinda like something you would do in a video game. What a coinkydink. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Let's get some munchies. Yum, yum, yum. Thanks for the nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Now that Avalak's quelled, too, we can survey all over Hisui. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalok needed quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. I hate to think what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Legia never came to us. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Legia'd be stuck here? I guess so. I mean, she doesn't really care about it, which I always found odd. It's like, of course you have to deal with it because it happened, but Even in the beginning, they weren't even baffled, right? It's just, oh yeah, I'm in some kind of other strange world. Turns out to be the past. Oh, there's a mobile phone. Nothing strange. Everything's strange in the neighborhood. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Legia. Sorry. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at the work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. With you around, that Pokédex is as good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant? You know you haven't searched all over the world. How would you even know that the Pokédex is complete? Nobody in the real world would ever say, I have a complete encyclopedia of all animals. Because you never know if you miss anything. Right? Assistant, come now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps. You cannot even catch more than 3 Pokemon. No. He is not even at assistant level, I would say. He's at the very best a guy. Well, sure, I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and a heavy sleep. Potato mochi mochi mochi. Potato much potato mochi. Bakum! That could also be a Pokemon name. Disaster looming. Oh no. Disaster. What shall we do now? I mean, I'm the only one here that could handle that. This doesn't look good, Legia. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Okay. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Legia fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the 2 events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Legia? A Survey Corps member? Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You don't ask for the doctor's name. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Legia has wronged us. I mean, I get it as far as it goes with... It is strange that as soon as I appeared, this stuff happened. But with everything I have done, give me some benefit of the doubt, right? I have done nothing that makes me in any kind suspicious. I don't wear a strange suit without arms. I don't have a backpack. I don't have a single goggle over my eyes. I'm completely not sus. Exactly, and besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it takes to make all this happen? Let me ask you in return. Can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted? Who can guarantee that you are? Just asking for a friend. But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. Which you can't. That is definitely the case. How's anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Legia supposed to do then? I do need a tissue. Give me a moment. And that, dear children, is the sound a modem made before logging into the internet. She will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect unless she can clear her name. You suspect me of doing some evil thing with all this stuff. And to prove myself, let me go right into the thing where I could do harm. Why actually... If I was evil, would wanna be right now. Quick question, are you stupid? There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. I know everyone came at me with very, very big trust. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the galaxy. Team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. And where would I get something to eat? Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in the heart of cards? Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the galaxy. Expedition team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains. You're to be expelled? From the village? Seriously? Orders are orders. And you are a robot. Also, your mouth looks like a mustache. Not like a mouth. Let's go. This way. Also, if you haven't dressed yourself at this point, you're kind of stuck with the clothes you have on for quite some time. I had some clothes on that I didn't wanted to wear as long because I had no idea this is going to happen. But you cannot redress. How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected. I helped you all. I was good to you, and you. I don't even know why she even wants to return here. This is such an a-hole movement. Oh, we can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll come too. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. There's the sound again. There. I mean, you cannot hear that. The mic is not picking that up, but... It also seems to come from, like, everywhere. Oh, that's a good idea. You open the window and it stops.
I wanted to check if it's coming from outside.
Yeah, I guess that much, but... Man going insane, live on cam. I can't believe the boss would do this. You called all those nobles frenzies under his own orders. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. Yeah, but, I mean... At least that, I will admit, it would be kind of... not surprising if it was due to me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's my fault, but it wouldn't be surprising if it is. This is utterly intolerable, and, I might add, absurdly unscientific. Someone falling from the sky in a beam of light and surviving it is unscientific as well, so, science isn't gonna help us here. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Legia more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. No, I would like to have him by my side, actually. Could I talk for myself? There it is again. No, it's gone. Did something get inside? We did have a grasshopper inside 2 or 3 weeks ago. Which is strange. It was in our living room, and we only have a balcony in our that he could come inside through. And we have, due to our cats, a net spun? Span?
All the open areas.
Spanning all the open areas. What is the past term of... Strange. Oh, well, yeah, there's a net all over the place, basically, so... It would not only need to have jumped quite high to get... And I know they can jump quite high, but... Like... 3 meters high or something to get on the balcony? 2 if he actually goes right through one of the holes in the net. Like, there's no hole in the net. A net is thread with holes in between. A hole like that. And that would be some aiming. And then he would need to get through the door. Our cat found him. That was probably fun for him. But I was able to rescue him and get him safely outside. But our cats were also pretty curious about it. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you could at least start by finding Leon at Grand Tree Arena. Not sure where might be if you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. Oh no, I will be alone and I will die because you cannot give any orders to me because I'm not part of your organization anymore. Wait a minute. That would be bad. So, you know, if someone orders you not to die, that's kind of unfair. Because, I mean, you kind, even if you don't want to listen to that person's orders, you kind of have to. In that case.
I would not call it want to, but yeah.
Why wouldn't you call it want to?
If you don't have the will to live, you don't have to follow the order.
Yeah. But if you have the will to live,
Then you want to.
then you want to. But you don't want to follow orders from that specific person, maybe. But you have to. Because you want to live. So don't order someone to live. Moving on. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Oh, it could come true without me. Just get good. I mean, you're very bad at catching Pokemon. Okay, we are in the Obsidian Fieldlands, so we can do some Pokédex stuff. Like catching Rapidash. Let's get right over to it. And Kika catch it. There it is. And it burns, burns, burns. Brighter and brighter. The horse on fire. Perfect. Now stay. I said stay. Turn around. And don't do this. Those backwards jumps are so annoying, and I don't even know if they're deliberately or a glitch. They look very glitchy while they jump back. And it wouldn't really make sense for them to just randomly jump backwards as well. Okay. Headbanging horse. It stopped headbanging. Can a horse even headbang? Can they move their head that much? That fast, especially? Donk. That was too far away. And it headbangs again! No, it stopped. I would name you Headbang. Or Headbanger? Headbanger. If I would care to give you a nickname after catching you. Thing is, a lot of Pokemon do headbangings in this game. Because, I don't know. That also seems like the animation isn't working as it should, really. Can we get close enough? Yes, if you turn around that way. Oh, not that much, please. And shoot! Perfect. But it broke out. Okay, in this case, let's just get Chalet in and chuck those Ultra Balls at it. Yeah, I think you should never weaken Pokemon in this game because it feels like every Pokemon has a move that damages itself as well, so they basically do suicide. Which, yeah. We caught the Rapidash. Next one, well, Leafeon and Sylveon will be here, but we need to wait for distortions for those. Alakazam! Bam! Let's get that. Let's fly over there. Okay. There would be that Snorlax, but we have Snorlax now. No need to get one. Yeah, we don't need you as well. We have Abra. And somewhere around here, I think. Oh, look, a space-time distortion. What? Ah, there it is. Well, I guess we put it into battle as well. We even surprised it while it was hunting us. That gameplay mechanic is very strange. Stay inside. Oh, come on. I know you want it. Also, how did you evolve? Who traded you? Fire Punch. You do know that you have a water type before you, right? Oh. It's enraged now. Ooh. Agile style? What do I do? Fire Punch. I mean, it will kill probably, but not because it's so effective. Gaga! You can withstand the fire punches. Now it has ice punch or something. No, ice wouldn't be that bad. Because the fire stuff. Could an Alakazam have anything against fire types? Well, psychic? Definitely not. But it does hit like a truck. Let's hope it stays in soon. This looks good. Perfect. There we go. What would be our next target? Oh, Infernape. which is close. But I kind of want to heal so everyone gets XP. Wait, we do have revives, so they could fix that. There we go. There's an Infernape here. Stay like that. Right in the back of the head. Which worked wonders! Haha! So the next one would be actually, I think, we might have it already. Except the evolutions, of course. Oh, Togger thing. Oh, and we need to evolve a Turtwig. Or wait for a raid outbreak thingy. I think we quickly evolve one. I could hunt for one, but that would take unnecessarily long time. So yeah. Can we still get one? Very fast. You know, it doesn't matter. We can just give it some XP candies and then we're fine. So it's Leafeon and Sylveon, huh? Yeah, Twax would be good. And now we wait until it happens. By the way, a little tip for you. You can actually tell when the distortion is gonna happen by looking at your map and see that little... It's easier if you zoom in. That little circle around it, not the big one, but that in the middle. If that is completely gone... Oh, sorry. That distortion will start. So... How's it going for you?
Not good.
Not good. She is, well, not really fixing our team overlay thingy. It's just that our computer didn't die, but it just can't connect to the... Yeah, the Wi-Fi adapted it, and we kind of...
Trying to get it to work on our phone.
Yeah. So, technically it still works, but we would need internet on the PC, which we don't have. So, yeah. Oh, the versus memory, I haven't put that in. Actually, while I wait, I can quickly do that. This is the wrong one. This is full already. Is this entertaining? Do I have
Cinnabon?
Yeah? Do I have any...
For some people, maybe?
For some... Yeah, probably. Okay. Do I even need to be that loud? Or probably. The mic doesn't really pick up sounds that are too far away. Okay, the distortion still hasn't started. But like I showed you... Oh, it needs to be full. My bad. It needs to be full, not empty. But still.
To start, it has to be full, but then...
Then it empties out, yes. Right. Which makes more sense, actually. That video on your phone, that ad, did it just sell a magic trick that if you put water in front of two arrows, they change directions?
It's not a magic trick. It's
It looked like they'd advertised that
TikTok.
as some kind of magic trick.
Don't overanalyze TikTok garbage.
I have not seen that it's TikTok. Damn it, I just wanted to pick up that item. And if I throw it before the Pokemon spawn, could you please register that game? Because as soon as I throw it, it should technically load up the pick me up thing, right? Oh, we need one of these as well to evolve it. Almost forgot it. Of course, you Haunter. You want to be in here. And that's Steelix. That blizzard was cold. Do more of that, it's so hot. Glaciant might be good. Might. Could I please get a turn sometime as well?
No.
At least stay in now, you sneasel thingy. Good. Now just spawn evolutions and then we're fine. That's not an evolution, that's an Eevee. Which we could just evolve as well, but... I know, they are too catchable that I would want to evolve it. In case of Turtwig's evolution, which name I forgot, that would be basically us killing Turtwigs over and over again until one of them, or leaving the area and coming back again. You can do it like that as well. Until one spawns, which just is a time sinker. But the distortions, that... Sure, you have to wait as well until one spawns in that case, but it's different. It's far quicker to get one more of these. And the spawn rate isn't as low as well. That's part of it too. Guess we just stay in the grass and wait here for the spawns. That would be a nice, like, parody sitcom of RPGs. You could name that The Spawns. Could be about a group of RPG characters that just wanna settle down because they defeated the Demon Lord, but randomly enemies spawn in their home all the time. They have a barbecue, suddenly a Final Fantasy bomber appears out of it. Back into the grass. What was that? An email. Oh no. Whoa, there's another one. Another one. Another. Ouch. Why are the Eevees in the distortion aggressive? Something is wrong with those Eevees, because Eevee normally is absolutely not aggressive, but those are. Is it because they are confused by, well, getting thrown through space and time? Because they don't belong here as well, right? Do they even see the same landscape as I do? Or do they see the one from the time they are from, and we can just see each other, basically, and interact with each other? But that would mean if there is no mountain anymore, and definitely a hill or mountain wouldn't be at the same height anymore. Might be bigger, might be less big in the future. It would definitely change in size because this is just Earth, not rock or anything. And even with rock, it probably would change. They would just go inside, right? Where is the camp? Where's the camp? There's the camp. Alright, next Pokemon to hunt was Togekiss. We need jet balls for that. And we want to quickly evolve a Turtwig. Turtwig? Oh yeah, also, when you reach this point, you cannot do a certain side quest with Clefairy anymore. Because there's no night sky. And they only dance in the moonlight of the full moon. Strange though, Ursaluna also only evolves when full moon is out. But that can still evolve. I don't know how that is possible, but, well, there we go. We have a little twig here. So it's level 14. This XP candy should be enough. More than enough. And do it! Evolve! Chunky boy. Grotle. It was called Grotle. Right. Like grow and turtle and stuff like that. Let's heal. Just a little while. So, Togekiss. Let's go. Let's give it a kiss with our Pokeball. Okay. Now aiming and throwing. I wonder if these can be shiny. I've never seen one in shiny, but technically there's nothing really. There would be no reason for them not to be able to be shiny. And shoot. That was not the right timing. I mean, there's no real other option. I mean, evolution would be an option, of course, but if you want to catch one of those. It stopped right before my Pokeball? Have you seen that? What garbage was that? It just stopped flying for a little, short amount of time. Hello, Super Mario 22. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why isn't it working? Let me reposition a bit. And shoot. Ah, that wasn't high enough. Okay, I should aim here. This would be better. Maybe we need to forge some more jet balls as well. If we do, well, we have the material. And shoot. Okay, the timing seems a bit off still. But the angle seems right. Maybe the angle isn't right at all. Let's try like this. And shoot. Okay, I feel like I should hit it by now. This... What has seen me now? There's no Pokemon here. Let me throw the Pokeball. Let me just throw the ball. Shoot. There we go. We got it. And something has seen us. Ah! There. Next one would be the Porygons. We're gonna evolve those. Let me check if we have all the items. I kinda wanna heal anyway. Wait, we did heal. There's no need to heal. So... do we have... only one of them? Okay. Cannot evolve the Porygons yet. After that... Magmortar we don't have. Wait, that is catchable, I think, somewhere. Let me think. Wasn't there one running around somewhere? An alpha?
Why don't you check the habitat?
Because it doesn't tell you if there's only the alpha. I think there was one running around somewhere. Yeah, of course, Sneasel. We need to evolve Cranados.
No.
And those are the legendary.
Just space-time distortions in Corona Highlands and massive outbreaks in Cobalt Coastline.
Okay, but we can evolve it with a Firestone.
No.
No, wait, not a Firestone. Magmarizer, which we also don't have. So...
don't we have one in your box? Or you checked your box?
I checked my box. We do want to evolve a Cranados, though. Where are you, Cranados? I definitely have one of you. Shieldon, Bastiodon, there. It already can evolve, even. Don't even need to do anything. Perfect. Well, for the rest, we need to have some items. And as we do need those items, we are really needing to get those satchels. I mean, you can catch Porygon too. That I'm not sure, but you know, rare spawn stuff. Let's just evolve them. So let's go. After we got those satchels, it's finally time to story. Finally time to story? To continue the story. Rief, use all this. Use all the sentence in the words. Rief, maybe you should do silent streams. Nah, that would be boring, right? Right?
What?
That would be boring, right? Can you please not ignore that?
I'm sorry.
I hit the tree with a flag. Look. Oh, that's the satchel. The one on Ramanos I can find without a flag. Also, I mean, you can, if you haven't played this already, of course, you can do what you want to, of course, but I would recommend rushing through this part of the story. Because the music really gets annoying with time. Everywhere you go has the same music at this point in time. What the hell? 2 Pichu? Remember when you hunted for those? None spawned? When I hunted for those? Nothing really rare spawn? Now I have just 2, which I don't care about. The thing is, you can't even trick the game. You cannot pretend to not care. The game will know. It knows you pretend. So there it is. There it isn't. There it is. Ta-da! We got him. When you get the chance, can you give me something to drink? Doesn't need to be right now. Okay, story time. You, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in history could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Maya might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Maya at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, There's a place for you as well. Somewhere. Let's seek out my... Oh, there she is, at the warm bridge. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you.
You need to remember to do this yourself on Sunday.
Yes, I do. Definitely do. Thanks.
Tasty.
Ah, taste test, yeah, of course. Don't even know what you...
Iced tea.
I think that's iced D. That's an iced delicious. Yeah, that amount is fine. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Warrior took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but... That the frenzied Pokemon and the other nobles took a liking to me. Isn't that proof that I'm not the evil one here? At least for the clans it should be.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I can't help you on this. Where are your friends when you need them? Also, I'm still not sure what her hair thingy is supposed to be. It really, really reminds me of Score Bunny, but... I mean, Score Bunny probably already exists? Would she have seen one, though? Did the professor brought it? But why would he, right? Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. I feel lonely. Lonely. I never noticed that the guitar are kinda wrong. That second block shouldn't be that much in the middle.
There are types that are like this.
That
there
seems...
are even types that are missing the back one.
That seems very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Grrr. As if they are friendly. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Legia. I've been looking all over for you, you know? What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know. It's no palace. But you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Shirking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you. Just Kogita. And this is? Why, Legia is the woman of the hour. I do like the theory that she is actually a time traveling Cynthia. Because, I mean, we definitely do know that I'm not the only one. Ingo also got here. So, yeah, it could be. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. I never took a look behind her tent. Because behind, I think they have the symbols of their clans, right? The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. I'm once such realm. No, in one. I'm one such realm. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Pearl Clans? The expanse from antiquity to eternity. Damn it. And the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Equity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. and regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. I am yawny today. Sorry about that. You know your duty and you do it, won't you? Of course. There's nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Mistress Kogita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? Abba! What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Legia. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Legia. To Legia, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. That doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems like all's quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. I would choose him, and I did in my private one, so I want to choose her for this. Of course you choose me. I was the one who got what you I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleaver. You and I made his bombs together. I choose you, Pikachu. Just what I would expect of you, Legia. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? Think again. Legia trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hiso region's 3 great lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. Sorry. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose. Alright, Idirida. You and Legia. Well, you two do what needs doing. So, things you cannot do when you reach this point. redress, do hair stuff, cosmetics, all that things. No trading, no that trade shop from the satchel points. What are they called? The merit points. That's gone. No mastering moves, no learning new moves. You cannot make your back bigger. There's a lot of stuff missing. Oh well, let's go. Well, let's start with Verity. Should have gone to Hate Camp. Oh well. Here we go. First lake. Honestly, I think the lake trio should have had different secondary types. Making them all pure psychic. They look so samey. If at least they had secondary types. Each a different one, of course. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Oh, that's how the old tales go anyway. And it has NFC technology. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the Arcphone the professor was going on about? What surprises wait within, I wonder? Mistress Kogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of the heart. Enter. Enter. The air feels somehow tense in here. Well, seems slimy. You and your Pokemon quelled Hisui's nobles. You can handle any battle, Legia. Okay, against a dragon? Glaciant, of course. Oh, wait, not throw them. Go! Go Glaciant! Iron Tail. And we avoided it. An Iron Tail from that thing, that looks like it really hurts. Alright, the steel is resistant, so... Ice isn't good. Oh well, we have Earth Power, that will work. Quite well, as I might add. No, I don't think a strong style one would be enough. Could have been, but... Ouch. Oh, Glaciant. I'm sorry. Shalate, it's up to you. Rock Smash! And now it is gone. It's curious, but when I watched you and your Pokemon battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. Kyaun! That's the new Pokemon, Kyaun. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I accepted it. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. I got a letter. Mespris Plume. I don't know why it has a plume, but well, here we go. I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. Next, on to Lake Valor and Lake Equity. Looks like that worked out well, Legia. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisui, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. I still don't get how a merchant guild makes sense in this scenario. Because there are no people really. There are those two settlements and nowadays that one city. That really. That's doing nothing for a merchant, right? Especially as all three of them are pretty self sufficient, so I doubt they get a lot of money from them. Huh. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. Like a cat. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh. But I have still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder, for sure. But we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Merritt's plume. Mespris plume. So the legends told is true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kogita, ma'am. But what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain? And why exactly should it bind the world? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation, exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it is truly. I. What? So does the mind create the world? But isn't it the other way around? Or is it. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain. So why are we talking this much? This could be after we got all 3. How nonchalant of you. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. What kind of fruits does she have hanging here? Those are real-life vegetables. Strange. So next one will be Alabaster Islands. I think after the 3 lakes we call it a day. There is Lake Equity. Here we are, Lake Equity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Equity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. And I have a magic phone. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. The cave didn't appear from nowhere. It was always there. It just moved the rock out of the way. Think logically, please. I wonder what waits inside. I imagine there may be a Pokemon in there. Protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. I mean, like last time? They didn't mention it there. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? Kawow! Could that be the dreaded baneful fox? Let's do Shalade for this. Kawow! This is a Kawow, obviously. It's faster than I am. Okay. Well. Ceaseless Edge, here we go. One-shotted it. That's the spirit. The Baneful Fox. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. You feel a mysterious presence. Come, I will test your knowledge. Cambi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer. Combi? Zubat?
Unknown, Magneto.
Unknown? Dusclops was...
Magneton, Dusclops.
Okay.
That's what you said just now.
Answer me true if answer you would.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Six.
Magneton, Dusclops.
6, 0, 1. Magneton has 3.
3.
Yeah. Sorry, I was born stupid. 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Kyun! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Wherever that thing has a claw. Maybe it can retract it, and we never see it tracted? What is the opposite of retract? Goodness, that was tricky. But only one more to go now.
I think retract is the wrong word.
Retract is what a cat does with the claws when it's done with them. That was strangely phrased.
Yes.
A cat retracts
But
its
the only
claws.
opposites I get are stuff like assert and confirm.
Assert dominance. Which cats do by getting their claws out. I assume all went well, Legia. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy. But me being able to open the door, isn't that kind of a sign that I was chosen to get it already by God? Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Isn't there detract? But I think detract kind of has the same meaning, right? Though, on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. The red chain's as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mrs. Kogita's home? Let's go back. I'll be back. Yeah. Just go back. So, that's Uxia's claw. I sense a warmth to it. I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. Then stop talking and go on. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now if If a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Don't let Hisui's great vasteness stop you, Legia. Let's go get the final item we need. That's the spirit. I can't watch this historic moment unfold too. It's not as historic. Nobody ever said anything about this stuff. Watch, is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. So, let's go! The last one in the mud. Up we go. Fly. Let's do a quick little shiny check inside here. Always a good idea when you come here. I look strange with the bluish tint inside here. That doesn't really go well with my pink. So, can you please call the bird faster? We need the bird. Do you know about Lake Vela? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or that is what legend would have us believe. Oh, a cave appears where there was none. As if it just for Legia. Sorry. Let's head in, Legia. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. What an eerie... It's the same as always. Oh look, Spiky Bikey. I guess grass will be a good idea. It is poison. Fishy me. It is poison, sure, but it's also water. And Fleur should be pretty fast. Not fast enough, it seems. Gets one-shotted. Ah! Okay, Glaciant. This should finish it off. It didn't. Damn. Now it is finished off. I knew you could do it, Legia. Cute. Show it to me, unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Wait, bombs? Are you meant to try to hit Azoth with them, man? You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I am not through yet. You seem to... It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. Obviously, because it's testing your willpower, so choose to continue. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Not through yet. Kyun! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Others fang. I mean, fangs it can have. That could be the case. That looked exhausting, but now we've journeyed to all 3 lakes. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Yeah, this is something that annoys me about this game. You can find these tablets, and now they make kind of a big deal out of it, but you never really get to decipher them, and they don't really play any role, so it's like the game has so much things that could have something cool to them, but they just stand around doing nothing. So much missed opportunity. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good to obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. You arrived just when we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean that Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region? Wait, which Pokemon are they talking about? Huh. But never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? No, plot convenience. That's what we're gonna do. Nah, I'm kidding. This makes sense. They gave us that stuff, so they teach us now as well. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. Hey! Does this image seem familiar to you? Look around the screen! Made by my lovely wife. Thank you, lovely wife. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Legia. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift? To study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Legia has managed to gather a chain now, does he? That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain and about everything Legia has achieved before he sets out. Huh? Wait, Legia, it's you. I can't believe I just let you pass right by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. He's kind of cute. Like a plush. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and the professor know you're back. Oh, my dear Legia. Professor, I know you've been worried about Legia, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders, if you please, Ray. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Legia. Anyway, where's Captain Silene? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado's gone. He's not here? Well, he set out for Moncorone with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the Security Corps folk. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. He says he is on duty of watching the gate, but the one that always watches the gate just stood there. We have seen him from the angle of the camera before. It's not hard not loading a model or unload it, you know. That Abra is very laggy. Ouch. So you managed not to die. Just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? I visited these lakes. Go on. legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in the Jubilife village. The security corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountains so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Legia's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Legia, take that red chain to Mount Corne, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Okay. Or not okay. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Very true. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. And this will be where we call it a day for today. So I'm saving. Saved. And we have a look at who we're going to raid. Okay, Digital Hazard. Okay.
No, I cannot. Ask for a code.
It asks for.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do Digital Hazard. Okay, and you check out the links in the chat or description if you're watching on YouTube to my Twitter and Instagram, where I post stuff and keep you updated whenever I upload a new video or start a live stream. And check out my YouTube while you're at it. New video coming right after this. I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, bye-bye.